Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Inga too. I film on love, life, and faith. If you see me for the first time, you are welcome here. We've been waiting for you, and we are glad that you're watching this video. And if you're coming back here once again, thank you so much for your love. Oh, guys, you're showing your girl some love. Thank you so much, and thanks for the support. And oh my God, before I go into this video, I'd like to say a big thank you to you guys. So your girl is at 100 plus subscribers. Thank you so much, you guys, for every one of you that has subscribed. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you're like the real deal. Thank you so much. So okay, so this is the weekend after Valentine's. Valentine's is on Friday. How was your Valentine's? We hope you exercised some giving like we talked about in the last video. So if you haven't yet watched the last video, please go and watch it. It was quite interesting. Yep. Okay, so yeah, I'll just let you know how mine was before we get into this video. So okay, mine was awesome, you guys. Like, really, it was. Lord, thank you for your son that you brought my way. Oh my God. Shout out to you, boo. I know he's watching this, so yeah. Anyways, so mine was like awesome. It started out like so dramatic, I must say. So yeah, okay, so like I woke up in the morning, he gives me a call, he's like, hi, how you doing, good morning, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, okay, morning. And yeah, so we're just like having a normal conversation, and like from nowhere I don't know what I say, but it was like, it wasn't really a big deal, but then he like made it a big deal. I'm like, okay, what is happening today? Like, why are you being so petty? You know what I mean? And okay, so the day went on. I'm like, anyway, I'm getting late. I'm like, I'm getting late for work and things like that. So let me just like get dressed, like clean up before I leave. Like, okay. Like, he was making a big deal, like out of everything that I was saying. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Bye. Bye. But I knew like he was like, oh, still mad. Like I thought he was still mad anyway. Yeah. And yeah. So I left my phone, and I was just like busy doing one or two things here and there, and I didn't get my phone ringing, and I find messages and all this, all that. I'm like, what is happening today? And yeah, anyway, so I hit the road, get to work, and my work's like, hi, happy Valentine's. Like, oh, okay. I'll put the clip at the end. Like, oh, hi, you guys. Then, oh, wow, you guys, this was like so, it was so sweet of him. Like, I find some chocolates, some shoes, a book. It was just, oh, it was so romantic. Yeah, well, like in a distance relationship, it's like, anyways, a few hours drive between our two cities, but like he tagged along with my workmate, and yeah. So that's how my Valentine's was. It was quite special. Feel free to tell us how your Valentine's was in the comment section. And just like one or two things that you learned during your Valentine's. So one of our clients comes in, and like he sees my gift bag, like after we had packed things. So he sees my gift bag, and he's like, oh, you actually received something for Valentine's. I'm like, yes. And he's like, oh, this guy must really love you. I'm sure you're going for dinner or something. Like, no, apparently he's from a different city and things like that. So like, oh, okay, but he does love you. For him to send them from, that far. And yeah, and oh yeah, so I asked him to say he's been married for 56 years. He's like 77. And yeah, so I asked him to say, what's your advice to the younger generation? And he's like, number one, he tells me to say, if you don't like this guy before it's too late, let him go. But know that we all have choices, and we'll either regret the choices we make now, or we'll be happy. So that reminds me of what Joyce Meyer always says. She says, wisdom is doing now what you'll be happy with later. So I feel even in our relationships or relationship-wise, how you choose now, it's wisdom to choose right. Like, don't ignore the signs. I put up a post on Facebook some 2 weeks ago, I think, where our pastor was saying, we're not in a wrong relationship because we know, but we are, because we didn't know, but we are in a wrong relationship because we ignored the indicators. So people are telling us, we are seeing what they're doing, and we're like, oh, okay, they will change. My sister, they do not change after marriage. They don't. Okay, look at me. But yeah, we have seen and we have been told that people don't change after marriage, it simply gets amplified. So it's just an amplified version. And if they change, yeah, even for the better. Well, okay, people can change, but the chances are, because it's up to God to change a person and not a man. So don't get married with the hope of, oh, okay, this person is going to change later on. Even if I don't like this, they'll change later on. You will be cheating yourself. So please, yeah, don't ignore the indicators. You see something that you don't like and that you feel you cannot live with later on, my friend, let it slide. You meet someone else. Trust me on that one. I feel if you don't have an alternative, God is always ready to meet you at your point of need. I mean, he knows that you need he knows that you need somebody to grow with. So he won't let you lack a mate, okay? Yeah, so anyways, don't ignore the indicators. So that was like the first point. I know I've added so many points, but yeah, anyways, he was like, if you don't like the guy, leave him. So that's number one. Make sure you choose right, and make sure the choice that you're making, you would still be excited with it like later on in life. Yeah. And he goes on to tell me, don't undermine like the beginning of someone's life. Like, he tells me to say, when I was starting life, I just had 2 pots, and my wife comes in and she's like, oh my god, you only have 2 pots. And that's how she asks him to say, like, you only have 2 pots. So she asked him for some money to go and buy pots. And yeah, she went by and they started life and they were building together. And he says he went to school and things like that, and many years down the line he's a high court judge and things like that. And he says, nowadays I tell her to say, Mone wali win a jackpot. She's like, oh please, I found you with 2 pots. But yeah, he says, when he looks back, he's like, this woman has been there for me through the thick, through the thin. So if, yeah, I know that there are those who find each other when one is like already built up and the other is not. But if you're like starting from scratch, I mean, don't ask the guy, nigga, what car do you drive? Or what car do you drive? Or are you 2 legs? You just have 2 feet, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, is he walking or is he driving? No, don't undermine the guy. So just start from where you are and build together. And he tells me to say there'll always be other people who come along the way. There'll be people who will tell you, you know what, I can get you a Mercedes, I can get you this, I can get you that. But remember, you started with someone, you're building with someone, and this person will remember you unless otherwise. Like, we know there are certain people who do certain things, like after they've built with someone else and you find somebody else is going to reap where you sowed, but for you, that will not be your portion. No one will go and reap where you sowed. Yeah, so he's like, other people will come, but be content. Like, just stick by this person. Know that you said yes to this person. I love you is not all about I love you. It's about committing to one person and sticking with them. Yes, more handsome guys will come, more beautiful girls will come, but stick with this person, my people. Stick with that person. And yeah, he further told me to say, marriage is not the easiest of things. You have to learn to tolerate each other. You have to learn to be each other's strength. And he tells me to say, we're blessed with 8 kids, but we lost 3 and now we have 5. And it's all about tolerating one another and being there for one another. So those are some of the few lessons I learned from my father, who's been married for 56 years. Yeah, so that was his advice to a younger generation, which he shared with me, and I am sharing with you, and I hope it blesses you. So choose right, stick by that person. And that reminds me, when it comes to, don't look at what this man has. I remember I heard someone ministering, and he goes like, don't look at the features of this person, but look at their future, especially ladies. I mean, don't say, hey, yeah, man, you are not my type. My sister, let's not do that. Yeah, so let's not look down at people and believe in someone. I mean, if you can see the vision right there, then my friend, stick there. And if you can walk by that vision, stick there. And yeah, and apart from that, guys, how do we deal with misunderstandings? This is something that is like quite crucial. That reminds me, how we had our mini misunderstanding on our Friday morning before the surprise, but for him it was part of the plan. Don't mind the noise. Yeah. So for him it was part of the plan. It was part of the plan anyway. So yeah. And this, I think, misunderstandings are things that like really create a bridge or a distance between party A and party B, and that's something that we really should work at, because guys, at the end of the day, I think these things should be able to bring a couple closer to one another, because you should be able to say, oh, okay, my partner or my boyfriend, my fiancé, my husband does not like this, and if he doesn't like it, then I should know to say, oh, he doesn't like this and I shouldn't do that next time. So I think at the end of the day, they should work at making our relationship better. So let's try by all means not to go days minus talking to each other, because if you're not talking, you're just creating room for the enemy. If you did not know, I know we handle things differently, but guys, I think let's minimize the time in which we keep away from one another, because you create space for the enemy to invade your thoughts, your minds, and other guys come along and they're just giving you these signs and these things, and you end up being tempted. So nope. Let's, for us to say, if we have a misunderstanding, we try by all means to settle it, like before the day comes to an end. We do not sleep. We will talk things out, get back to normal, and enjoy life, and know, oh, this person does not like this, so I should not do that. Yep. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you were blessed and you learned one or two things. If you learned something like me during Valentine's, feel free to comment in the comment section. And thank you so much. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Yeah, join the winning team. We are growing. So join the growing channel. Yeah, so give your girl a thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a lovely week.
Anyị te chachire so na jini. Ero nde tu no tuma. Yes.